Anything that you would like to share with us that you consider important for the world to hear about being a single mother? What is it that's on your heart?
Never give up.
Never give up.
I don't like to use the word never because they say never say never. But when it comes down to your children, you don't ever give up on them because they're going to be the one that's going to take care of you later on in life. And so it's your responsibility to take care of them while they are here because they didn't ask to be brought into this world. So it was my choice, and when I said I'm having this child or these children, it was my responsibility to follow through with what I started.
I mean, if the father's not doing his job, I mean, should the whole burden be on you? I mean,
it shouldn't be on me, but I have my village. I have my mother, I have their godparents. With the twins, they have their older sister and brother, which is a 16-year difference in between there. So I have my village.
Okay.
So I was content, and it showed when they graduated from high school a few weeks ago. These are my babies, that I have family, whether their dad was there or not, that were there to help me when I didn't have the strength to make it through.
So you do admit that it got hard sometimes, and sometimes you didn't have the strength.
Oh, there were many nights I cried, many nights.
Yeah.
And I had to rely on my faith. I had to rely on my parents. When I lost my dad 2 years ago, that broke my heart. But there was a promise he made me make on his deathbed. There were promises he spoke to his grandchildren on what he expected of them and what he wanted them to do. And so far we have all followed through on what he wanted. And he was 97. So
97. What was your hardest moment? What was the thing that made you cry? You said some nights you lie there with tears. Like, what would bring tears to you? Because I've never seen that side, right?
No, you haven't seen that side. My tears were, why am I left in this predicament? Why couldn't their father be the man that he said he was when we made those vows? Why is it that it became my responsibility to not only raise my children, but to raise a husband? So it was a lot of whys in there for me.
Wow.
And the twins, even when we separated, they were the ones that kept saying, Mommy, it's okay. Mommy, it's okay.
Even in their young stage?
Even in their young stage. It's 7th grade, 8th grade, it was okay. And even at prom time, everybody's throwing these big old champagne parties. I had been laid off from work 2 weeks before their prom. No assistance from their dad. But they said this was the best they ever had. You know, I didn't throw them a big sweet 16 party. Right. Those big things and those milestones that other people are able to do. But my children grew up to know that you are thankful for whatever that you can get, whether it's something on a large scale or something on a small scale. And I appreciate them for that as they appreciate me for that. So I just worked it by the grace of God. And those mornings I had to just get up and say, give me the strength. Give me the strength, because there were days that I did not want to get out the bed. And it was like, get up, you're going to move, you're going to do something. You got to go.
And so now, this milestone, they graduate high school.
Yeah.
And now they're looking to
for
the next
college.
phase in college and
Yes.
everything. You must be very proud.
Yeah, they're going to 2 different colleges across. They're separating from each other.
So are they going to be here?
They're going to be here.
Okay, so they're not leaving.
No, they're not leaving, but Caleb does want to go to Clark like his older brother did.
Okay.
So he's going to leave me in the next year or 2.
Oh, okay.
So.
You can handle it.
Yeah, I can handle it.
You have another place to go and fly back to and visit?
Oh, yeah, and
right?
I still got my grandbabies I can go see, so I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
right. Is there any last words that you'd like to leave for this interview for other mothers who maybe they're not as blessed with the type of children that you had? Maybe their child is acting up or hanging out in the streets or, that kind of thing. What would you say to those mothers? Because I have some students now who are sitting in jail.
they need to find a mentoring group to put their children in. If we hadn't connected with you at Audubon, I can't say where the road would have turned. I can't say that things would have gone on like they are, or if it would have took a turn to the worse. You know, when you have somebody, an elder, that they can go to, and you can reassure them that if you go speak to such and such a person, don't worry about me. If it's meant for me to get the information, I will. But you can talk to somebody else that's willing to listen to you and guide you in the right direction. Do it. Get involved. Find a counselor at school that's going to be able to help them. Just find somebody that can give them that additional love that they might be needing, that they're lacking from that father.
See, I knew that this was going to be uplifting and inspiring. You know, this stereotype about single mothers, and they're all like, I don't see that, right? I see power, I see beauty, I see perseverance, and just inspiring the world, you know, with your attitude and everything that you represent. So I want to thank you for this moment. And we're going to see you next door in a few minutes.
Yes, you will.
And I appreciate you.
Thank you.
God bless.
God bless you too.
All right. All right. Hey.